Hey y'all, good mornings. Just a quick update. This is day 2 of my 14 days on Swiss Kriss. Last night I started with taking 4 capsules before bedtime. I actually took my 4 capsules about 4 hours. I took them around like 8:15ish, and then I went to sleep at like 12:30 last night. There was no adverse effects from that. Like, it didn't wake me up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, which is very good. I slept through the night. I had no pain, no discomfort, nothing that disturbed my sleep. When I woke up this morning, I usually always have a BM when I wake up. And today was normal in that sense, is that, I had that urge. It wasn't, if you've done different cleanses or taken laxative pills before, sometimes they can be very dramatic, sometimes kind of like painful, where you're having cramping and explosive situations. This was not like that at all. It was very gentle. I'm a person who I can't even use senna, which a lot of people say is like the most gentle thing. And that is too harsh for me. So I would say if you're looking at Swiss Kriss for like minor constipation issues or something like that, you're not doing the full 14 days. I would definitely consider it for something like that if you're really sensitive to like other laxative products that are out there. When I did have my morning bowel movement, instead of it, normally it takes me about 5 minutes. Today I was there and I wasn't going to go anywhere for a solid 20 minutes, and it was very productive. When you do things like this, it always surprises me every time, no matter what, no matter how many times you've done something like this, like how much waste there can be in your body. And of course, the traditional healthcare system tells you that there's nothing there and it's your imagination, and that it's all these different things that don't make any sense, when hey, this is fecal matter and it's exiting my body, and it would have still been there if I wasn't doing this right now. So at any rate, I was there for about 20 minutes, took a nice shower, getting my day started. I definitely agree. So everyone's results may vary. This is what I'm experiencing right now, right? I took the pills, I slept through the night. I've heard some stories where people say they took the pill the first night and they were up and back and forth to the bathroom like 4 and 5 times. They didn't get any sleep. They were exhausted. So definitely plan for this. I would say plan for like yourself, your tolerance, your experience level with doing things like this. Probably better to start on a day off if you haven't done anything like this before, maybe even if you have, depending on your situation. Once the 20 minutes was over, I went ahead and took a shower. I didn't have any, again, like no cramping, no rushing feeling that, oh my God, I have to get out of the shower, get back on the toilet. I've heard stories like that too with Swiss Kriss. So for me, everything has been very gentle. I do kind of have that sense or that feeling that I'm going to be back in the bathroom though, probably throughout the morning, maybe even throughout the day. But it's not an uncomfortable feeling. I feel really good. That sort of like mental clarity and just good feeling that you have when you've had a good BM. We're all grown-ups here. I think if you've made it to this video, there shouldn't be any like silly reaction to anything that I'm saying. I can't think of anything else for right now. I don't feel like dehydrated or tired or anything. Very much feeling like alert and good and ready to start my day. I will check in with you guys later to let you know how everything goes, a little later on today. Bye. All right, this is just a quick check-in for the end of day 2. I realized I did not weigh myself when I started this, and I think it would really be a good idea. Probably a lot of people will want to know how much weight I lost and if I actually end up losing like about 12 pounds in 2 weeks. But I do not have a scale. I recently moved and I gave my scale away to my friends when I was moving. So I went out today to get a scale, and that brings me to another point about this Swiss Kriss situation. Forget what I was saying earlier, especially with this being, my second day technically that I'll be taking the pills, my first day after I started. I had some close excuse me, I'm getting over a cold. I had some close calls today. I pretty much stayed home. I work from home. I work remotely, which is fortunate. Definitely take that into consideration. If you're starting this and you work outside of your home, I would probably start this on a weekend. At one point I was up, I was like feeling normal, lighting some incense, and my conscience said, get in the bathroom now. I went out earlier to go get a scale,
and I thought better of it and I came back home. So what I did do is take my measurements. So I will be able to compare that. Maybe some point during this, I will be able to get a scale and I'll be able to at least capture some of the weight loss. But right now I feel pretty good. Yes, I've gone to the bathroom multiple times. Every time a meal came in, a meal went out, and more. So yeah, I'm feeling okay. I'm definitely just working on staying hydrated, making sure I'm taking a multivitamin right now, because the way things are moving, I want to make sure that my body is getting enough nutrients while I'm going through this process, and also staying hydrated. I thought about or considered working out. I did not do that. I wouldn't recommend it, definitely from my perspective, on day 1, day 2. I may do something like, some walking and light weights once I have a better handle on the situation and what's going on, and my body adjusts. But I'll keep you guys posted. So far, so good. Let's see how this goes.